What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you a few Digi matches. We are testing versus Imperialdramon. I wanted to do, play testing versus multiple decks, and today on the choppy block is Imperialdramon. Imperialdramon, very good deck. Last format, even after the ban list, unfortunately, Purple Hybrid was not so lucky. But let's get into it. More than a few matches today. I am on the bottom playing Adventure, so I'm going to start off with the Agumon and the Tai Kamiya. Pretty much my goated opening. For me, I would prefer a Biomon, but that's not bad. So I know in my deck profile, if you came from my deck profile, I did not include Agumons in there. I did add 2 copies of Agumon just because it is a lot easier to warp, and I actually did it for the reboot, to be honest. The warping is nice, but I want the reboot inheritable. So I'm playing the Agumons, testing them out. Here he did get into his Imperialdramon pretty fast. It goes into the Dragon mode here. Dragon mode's going to suspend down the tie, prevent me from drawing next turn, but swings into another tamer. Now I have 4 tamers on board, definitely more than 3 colors. I will gain memory off the Sora and Joe dual tamers, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Black Izzy and Tai tamer because, man, I just want to gain the memory, and I feel like the blocker sometimes doesn't come up, especially not in this matchup because, Imperial suspends all your stuff. Here, Lilymon will force the partition from the Imperialdramon. I actually wish I had the Kakumon there to strip the sources, but here I'm going to reduce. I'm going to tap all 3 tamers to play out the Lilymon. Lilymon, again, is going to bottom deck both sources, so really good. Again, Lilymon, for every 2 I get to bottom deck 1 Digimon suspended. So I definitely have more than 2 colors. I'm pretty sure it's like 6 in total right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. The other thing is, since I'm not focused on Melga as much, I actually don't use the Madashida and the TK as much. But here I'm going to give Alliance to one of these Digimon. I think I do make a misplay here, and I'm giving Alliance to the one that was just played. But I realize I don't have the TK and the Mat and TK out. Now this could easily be resolved if I just bottom deck the tie here to play out the Mat or the TK and Mat. But I'm gonna do something really weird where I draw a card or I play out the Tamer and then go ahead and swing. I can't do this because technically the Lilymons are mandatory triggers as soon as I Digivolve. So I would still be able to do the same play. I just need to Digivolve on a different Digimon and give the Alliance to a different Digimon. But he's gonna scoop it up there since I bottom decked most of his sources. So yeah, unfortunately there was a misplay there. But like I said, if I Digivolved in to another Digimon, like the one all the way in the left, I would have been good. Or bottom deck the tie to play the Rush Tamer out. Now this is pretty fast because he made his Imperialdramon pretty quick and he got the 1-up Stingmon. So I have to promote here. I'm a little on the back foot here. I'm going to go ahead swing. Palmon does get deleted. I do get to get the Palmon back, so I'm going to play out the dual tamer here. Or I guess I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think that makes sense because you could choke him at 1. You play... No, bro. No. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, I play out the Palmon. I think I also forgot to draw off the Tai Kamiya. That's gonna happen a lot. It is not DCGO. There are things I do like and dislike about DCGO. You can't take things back in DCGO right here. So for playtesting, I like Project Drazel. But yeah, obviously you're more prone to make misplays because it's not the computer guiding you, right? And I'm not sure why there I didn't tap the Sora and Kari to reduce it to 1, so I could have choked him at 1 there. But he's thinking he's gonna go into a Sting here and play out the XV. Digivolve for 2. Is that gonna choke me at 1? Yeah. He would have been able to do the same play. But he double locked me here, so I can't unsuspend. I will gain the memory off the dual tamer. I'm going to play out the Virginmon anyways, Digivolve into Lilymon. Lilymon effect, I'll bottom deck one of the Playtesting, he'll spit out both bodies from partition. And yeah, I'm gonna send the rematch request here. So we're tied at 1 apiece. Maybe I I should have slowed this down because I feel like I'm commentating too fast. This is on double time, double the speed. But this was about like an hour of content, so I had to like trim it down, you know. He's going to put me to 2 here. I'll gain a memory because of the dual tamer, the Joe and Mimi and Joe. I really like these tamers. Not so much the rush tamer, to be honest, like I've been mentioning. Here, my Biomon does not get deleted. Actually, it's a Davis memory setter. And the Ikakumon here won't help me. I have to wait until he digivolves into Playtesting. But I'm going to use it anyways. And freeze the Wormmon. And just hope that he doesn't have all the pieces in his hand. So we'll see. He is running... Oh, he has the 1-of again, bro. Alright. Playtesting, the Playtesting effect to keep your board suspended or keep your Digimon from unsuspending is to... Oh my god. Ikakumon comes out of security, saves my life. Strips tops 2 sources. Yeah, Ikakumon goated, bro. Goated. But as I was saying, Playtesting's effect is still busted. You know, lock down my field pretty much. I'm going to go ahead and Digivolve into Lilymon here. Lilymon will bottom deck both Wormmon and the Playtesting since it has no partition anymore. Again, I really like the Lily. I am running at 3 copies still in the deck because it doesn't matter how many sources a Digimon has. It just has to be suspended and then it'll bottom deck the Digimon. But as you can see, he legit still has everything he needs. He's going to go into... Is this his second Playtesting of the game? Swing at security. Draw 2 on suspend. I'm going to ace here and force him to have the 3rd Playtesting, but he does indeed have the 3rd Playtesting. Okay. It's the blocker tamer here. The blocker tamer is not going to matter, man. It doesn't matter because none of my stuff is unsuspended. So as you can see, it's a pretty back and forth matchup, honestly. Even if I have the right tools, like say the Ikakumon, or even if I ran Zuromon, it would still be a tough matchup because of the partition. Partition's still pretty good. So I'm going to suspend 2 here to play out 2, or I'm still thinking about it. Play out the option card here. I have noticed that the option card is pretty trash. Yeah, now I have to play this out. I think I should have set up the Tai Kamiya there. But Angelomon here, do shenanigans. Angelomon Digivolve into Lilymon here. Force the partition. See if he has the 4th Playtesting. He does have 14 cards in his hand, so it's pretty likely. You can see the hand size right now. Mine's at 7. He's at 15. Way more options to work with. As soon as I get those BT21 Wargrays, the promos in the mail, I'm definitely putting them in the deck. I do think I want to make this more Wargreymon oriented. So maybe run one more of the champions, from BT21, the Greymon champion. I'm gonna swing on suspend. I am going to go ahead and blast here. Or did I not blast? Why the hell? Oh, because I delete the lowest level, so I had to scoop it up. Yeah, so it would delete the level 3 and not the Playtesting. So there you go. You know what? That was pretty smart on his part. Leave the Vmon there. Swing with the Playtesting first, just in case I had the Wargray. Bring out the Palmon here. Swing. Play out the option card. Again, option card's pretty dead in this matchup because usually they are not removing your bodies. The only card that technically removes bodies is the fighter mode. Does he have? He's promoting? Okay. Okay, I think he has most of his pieces now. So I have to do something to this board. I could... No, I want to save the Ikakumon most likely. I could play and set up my 3rd tamer here. I, I I really don't like the when Digivolving champions to play a tamer out. Right now it would be good, but here you go. I have my 3 colors out so I can de-Digivolve. Force him to have another XV in hand. He does have another XV in hand. Digivolve into the 1 of Stingmon, gain a memory, and go into Playtesting. Playtesting stun my board. Swing in security. Draw 2, or is it 3 cards? I believe it's 3. I'm going to ace here and just delete the other rookie. I am unaffected by Digimon effects until the end of the opponent's turn. And I think at some point I start realizing that I can use the War Greymon Ace effect proactively instead of defensively. Alright, but moving on. Not bad, guys. Yeah, but I could use the effect proactively here. Now, I don't think this Wargrey should be unsuspended, right? I think that's a misplay, perhaps. It does gain protection, but the Playtesting effect is until the end of my turn, and the War Greymon Ace is until the end of the opponent's turn. So on my turn, he would not be able to unsuspend. It'd be harder to get rid of the partition here. I would be able to do it. I'd be able to get rid of it because of Lilymon. Right, but either way, I guess he's down 2 checks here. So it would make a difference, kind of. Pass him over. Gonna play out the Vmon here. I think he's thinking about a different card to add. Digivolve into the XV here. Digivolve into the Stingmon. Gain 2 memory. Busted, bro. I knew they should have hit those damn BT12 champs. And Bandai decided not to, man. Gonna strip 3 sources. Okay. Not the Alliance. Okay, yeah, he is getting rid of the Alliance. Swing in security. Yeah, bro, I don't know. I don't know if I should like ace them or not. That's obviously I'm doing this to test the matchup out. I could Digivolve into Wargrey here or the Melga, but that would force the partition and he would just gain the memory back from the BT12 champs. So I just let him hit my security, bro. I just let him hit me. I do have the Ikakumon, so I can turn off the partition here. See me looking at it. Oh, I think I do something nasty. Yeah. So play out the BO reveal top 3, get the Wargrey and the Tamer, Digivolve into the Ikaku, strip the sources. I wish I had 2 memory here extra to work with. I could Digivolve somebody in the back, but I don't have any champions. There's actually not a lot of 2-cost cards that you can play in this deck. Digivolve into the Wargrey effect. I do have Reboot because of the Agumon, and I'll delete it. No more partition. My Wargrey is unaffected by Digimon card effects until the end of his turn, which means he cannot suspend me. Even if he had the Playtesting here, he can't suspend me, which is great. The other thing is I don't think I have... Okay, he's going to gain 2, gain 3 off the Tamers, go into Playtesting, strip sources. He can strip a total of 6. Swing in security on suspend. I don't have blocker, do I? Okay, yeah, Digivolve into the Wargrey, and that'll blow up the Playtesting. No effects. Let's go. I think it's tied, bro. I think it's tied 2 apiece. That's it. It plays out the Davis. Gives me my 3. I get the feeling I'm missing my Taikamias here, bro. I'm forgetting to draw. I do have 1 sec plus 1 available when Alliance under this War Greymon that I'm staring at. So I think you should just swing, Digivolve, Angelomon, Digivolve into Ikaku, Give it Alliance, swing. Didn't have to do all that to be honest, but okay. Swing for game. Okay, tied at 2 apiece. Moving on to game 3. My bad, game 5. Yeah, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. Let me know how you feel about this video. Yeah, I'm just testing, so I decided to upload these matches. There doesn't seem to be too much BT21 content out there just yet, especially for adventure, so I decided to upload these. You see I have the Biomon in the back and the Tai and Izzy tamer. I can't stand having this tamer early on, dude. The other tamers gain you memory and this one doesn't, so it just... But this is my... I like this play where I delete my own Biomon by running to security and then just play Biomon out for 2 cost. The Playtesting does not get to unsuspend because my Biomon is was unsuspended when he attacked. Looking, I do have 3 colors, so Playtesting or Birdramon into Lilymon. Lilymon bottom deck, the Playtesting. Again, it really easy out once I strip the sources. If I was running Were Garurumon, that would also be a similar play. If you are running the Skull Greymon, you could also do it. The problem with the Skull Greymon is, well, it plays you something out on deletion. I feel like on deletion is just too slow. And then you don't get the Alliance effect from the Inheritable. It's just a non-deletion effect too. The deck already feels kind of slow, especially since it takes you a while to set up your tamers. So it really is up to personal preference about if you want to play the Skull Greymon here. This deck. I have double Ikaku, so I'm feeling pretty good. Again, I don't really want to play the option card because I realize that it's not really it doesn't do anything in this matchup. Am I thinking about setting another Tai? I could bottom deck a Tai here. Okay. Nah, bro. I think the move was bottom deck a Tai, play out the Togemon, and then no, I guess the amount of tamer stays the same. So setting up the ace play even though I have no ace. Digivolve into Playtesting, Playtesting effect, suspend everything. Strip all the sources because he has double dual tamer. Swing and security on suspend. Draws 2. Never punished. Well, I have 3 Ikakumons in my hand. So I don't think Ikakumon's gonna come out of security. Bottom decks the Tai tamer here with the Hexablow. And then plays out. Dude, that is rude, bro. Chokes me to 1 with the Vmon. Rude. Extra rude. I think he gets the XV here. Promote the Palmon. Again, this Tai tamer really messing me up. The dual tamer here. Doesn't really do anything other than reduce their production the play cost by 1. It gives them blocker, but obviously it's not. Yeah. Moving on to game 6. Imperialdramon is actually taking it here. They're at 3-2. Okay, setting up. But I'm not leaving here until I get a positive win-loss ratio, bro. That's how it works. So play out the dual tamer, play out the Bio for reduced cost, get 2 pieces off that. Dual tamer effect on his part. Swing at security. I'm pretty sure he gets to draw 1 card. I don't know if he drew a card. Dude did live though. Hit the worst card in my deck versus Imperial. I do have 3 tamers. Three different color tamers, but no Togemon, no Birdramon. So Digivolve into the Ikaku, strip the Stingmon, and no, strip the Stingmon, freeze the Vmon, and swing over the Stingmon because I'm plus 2k. tap the Tamer, trigger the draw of the tie that I missed, play out Palmon for reduced cost here, Digivolve into Lily, Lily bottom deck the Vmon. Force him to have 2 more rookies. Okay, gets the Imperialdramon here. Digivolve Vmon in the back. Digivolve XV in the front. And he has the Wormmon. Okay. Digivolve into the Sting from Trash. Gain 2 memory. He'll go back to 0 with the Tamer. Go into his Bossmon. Okay, suspend everything on the board. Again, very oppressive still. He has Piercing, so he's gonna swing. I mean, there's nothing in my deck that won't trigger the partition. He's not gonna swing into our Courage United. But I'm gonna try to save the Biomon here. And he has another Imperialdramon. So swing over the Palmon, my bad. 1 check at security. Swing again. Now luckily I do have a Digimon and Raising that can come out next turn to blow up the Imperialdramon. Probably Ikaku. Yeah, I was declaring the warp here, but then I realized I have Ikaku. So I can just Digivolve into a Ikaku. Yeah. Ikaku effect, strip. I'm gonna bottom deck the tie here to play out the Angelmon for reduced costs of 5 basically. So I will pay the 2 memory, yeah. Angelmon effect, Digivolve into Angelmon, give itself Alliance, the stack Alliance, and then Alliance. But then that Angelmon will trigger, Digivolve it into the War Greymon Ace from hand. War Greymon will give itself protection. And then I'm going to go ahead and swing 2 checks. Blow up the Imperialdramon. Probably set up the blocker Tamer. Mr. J, right? Set up the blocker Tamer so I can get yeah. Set up the blocker Tamer. I'll reboot. Who did I give the protection to? The Angelmon, right? Oh, okay, there you go. Give itself protection. Now I don't have blocker. What am I doing? Am I doing this for the crackback? We'll see. I mean, I'm down 1 win, so I must have something up my sleeve. Digivolve into Sting here, gain the memory. Ah, he's gonna scoop it up. He had nothing. Let's go. We're tied 3 apiece. Oh, dude, you know, in the early games, he was not breaking. My guy would see the 1-up Stingmon all the time. Swing the Palmon here. I'm telling you, man, that memory setter Tamer, or that gain 1 memory at the start of your turn Tamer, really good. Get the tie here. Probably gonna play out the tie, 100%. Play out the tie. Set myself to 3. If he plays a rookie here, it will pass turn. Well, if he hard played it. Yeah, that's gross. All right, Lydramon, swing over the Boyle. Palmon here in the back. I do get set to 3. I could play out the Togemon, but there's nothing to Digivolve into. I could de-Digivolve one of the Digimon, but I don't know. Play out the Palmon for a reduced cost. Palmon effect, trash the option card, and probably play out the option card again. Very unfortunate I haven't seen one of the other Tamers, probably because I'm running 4 copies of Tai Kamiya that you guys keep telling me not to run 4 copies of Tai Kamiya. Okay, Digivolve into Imperialdramon here, gain 2 memory, suspend my Mon, swing on the suspend, draw 2. Hits the dual Tamer, let's go. Swing Ikakumon, let's go. Strip, no more partition for you. Plus my Ikaku's unsuspended and it can attack next turn. play out the option card, but nothing to digivolve into. Probably just setting up just in case I swing over the Imperialdramon. I don't know. Thinking here. My little subscribe animation. Digivolve into Birdramon for 2. Birdramon effect. Digivolve into Angelomon. On top of the Kakumon. Angelomon effect. Digivolve into the Metal Greymon for free. Metal Greymon de-digivolve the Imperialdramon by 2 stages. And then go ahead, swing Alliance 2 checks. Or I guess not. But I am going to give it Alliance. Probably the Melga, no? Maybe I don't have anything in trash. Digivolve into the Wargrade delete the level 4. Then I'll delete the other level 4, basically. Yeah. Yeah, swing. Go ahead, swing. Alright, swing, delete the XV, which is not bad. I got rid of 2 bodies in 1 turn. Swinging for 19, 21, 22k. Draw a card of the Tai Kamiya that I keep forgetting about. Do not have reboot in this deck. So I'm thinking maybe just the Biomon, honestly. Have more bodies on board. Okay, Togemon effect. Digivolve into the Melga Ace. Okay. He scoops it up. We're going to game 8. Now, if this is too much, just let me know in the comment section down below if you don't enjoy the long form content. I think in the last video, thank you guys so much for the support on the adventure deck profile. I never said mine was the best or anything. I don't think there's anyone who's uploaded a Digimon deck profile that's won the tournament so far. So yeah, thank you so much for the support. Again, just testing this deck out, still testing things out, like I said, and I tested out the Skull Gray, didn't really like it. Tested out the Agumon, I did like it, but still more testing to do, you know. Especially with the champions, I feel like Ikakumon's pretty good into the Royal Knights matchup and the both Imperialdramons. But you know what? Maybe the play a tamer for free champions wouldn't be so bad. See, Kakumon here comes in a security, removes his partition. Like, that's it, bro. I'm good. Next turn, I'm set up. Nothing you can do. Oh, never mind. You can bottom deck my tie with the Hexabla. Okay. Yeah, I think Agumon in the back. Play out the tie. And he can swing for 2 checks. He doesn't get a draw, I believe, right? He has to have a green Digimon in play to draw. He'll swing for 2 checks. He's debating because he's only 12k. He's gonna swing. Ikakumon again, strip 2 sources. My boy. It's a, oh, you know what? He's not having a good game. So I had a Ikakumon in security, a Mimi and Joe, and I think I had another security bomb. Post me to 3, I go to 4. It's gonna allow me to warp into the War Greymon, which I am going to do. Yeah. Did you want to War Grey effect? Blow him up. Do not get Alliance on the stack, just swinging, draw a card. Very risky there. Swing with the Ikaku. Swing again. I have to swing. I'll get the reboot, and I am protected against Digimon effects on his turn. So, oh, I'm missing the I'm missing the blocker. The blocker tamer. He's gonna promote. Play out the Wormmon off the effect. Digivolve into Stingmon. Stingmon effect, or gain 2 memory off that. Digivolve. Does he not have it? No, he has it now. Digivolve, gain 2 memory. It's a Pyldra effect. Okay, so I think that's GG. He just swings at security. Right? Just swing at security. Plays out the... Dude, I think he thinks I have blocker. The Wargreymon Ace doesn't have blocker. The BT21 promo has blocker. I mean, obviously if he swings and I would block it if I had blocker, his Pyldramon stack just gets deleted. He's just disconnected. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, probably Ikaku, play out the Ikaku, strip the sources. Digivolve into Wargrey here. He Digivolve by 1 and then the Demi V just gets deleted. Or it can't exist on the board, so. Play out the Vmon. I do have Reboot, I think I forgot here on the Wargreymon stack. Like I said, it really doesn't matter, I don't have blocker. Unless the blocker tamer comes out of security. Is he missing pieces? I think he took that back. Gains a memory. Oh, he doesn't have the Pyldramon. Alright, game 9. Yeah, if this is too much, yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. Bring out the Biomon swing. Biomon gets deleted. Play out the Biomon. Reveal top 3. Get the Tamer and the Wargrey. Play out the option card. Oh, I get the Tamer, so play the Tamer. Set up my 3 colors. He's gonna Hexablow and then just bottom deck my Taikamiya. He doesn't have Partition though. He just like hard evoed into level 5 and into level 6. I play another Taikamiya, luckily. Swing at security for 2 checks. He only gets 1 actually because he's only 12k. There is no jamming on that stack. Plays out the Davis. No reason to promote here. I only have the rookie. Well, that's the only rookie I have, so I don't think I should promote. Gain a memory. Digivolve into Birdramon effect. Digivolve into Lily. I'm feeling good now that I have 2 games up. I'll go ahead, swing at security. It does live. Now, honestly, I think it should be 4-4 right now. If he had just swung, but he thought I had blocker. What can you take from this? I think Adventure's still good. It's a good deck, obviously, if you can keep up with Imperial. Imperial's still good. Digivolve here. Go ahead, give himself Alliance. Swing, draw, draw. 2 checks at a lot of DP. 14, 16, 17 basically, and then I'm gonna go Warp, heal, unsuspend. They both have protection. Doesn't matter because the other one does not unsuspend. Now, while I don't have blocker, oh, he's just showing me his hand. So he had 2 fighter modes, another Hex, and then the dual tamer, double dual tamer. So I do take it. What was that? Six and 3. I think it should be 5 and 4, honestly. If we go back to that one match. But yeah, let me know if you like this type of content. Let me know and I'll continue uploading these. I like I said, I'm just playtesting these decks and I don't mind. This is is kind of a lot of work. So if you don't like it, let me know and I'll stop doing it. I'll just do something else. But if you guys enjoyed it, even through all the misplays, make sure to let me know. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.